Hi everybody, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast. Before I get started with the reading, I just want to take a second and thank all of my subscribers. Thank you guys so very much. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, and just all of your positive feedback. If you are interested in receiving additional guidance from the weekly and monthly tarot forecast that I offer here on my channel, I do actually draw and upload every single day a daily oracle guidance card to my Instagram and Facebook pages. So if you're interested in receiving additional guidance, please head over and like me on Facebook or follow me on Instagram. If you are interested in receiving a private reading from me, I do actually have linked below in the description bar my website, so head over to my website and read about how I offer my private readings. And make sure that for these weekly tarot forecasts you are watching your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign to get the most insight. Some weeks you will resonate more with your sun sign, other weeks you will resonate more with your rising sign or ascendant sign, and then sometimes you might even resonate with all three, your sun, moon, and rising sign. So again, I just want to thank you guys so very much for all of your support. You guys are truly amazing. Thank you for all of the positive feedback, your likes, your shares, your comments. I do wish you all a wonderful week. Stay tuned for the reading. Hi Leo, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of November 24th through the 27th. This is for Leo Sun, Leo Moon, and Leo Rising signs. Leo, so at the bottom of the deck I have the Chariot. So the Chariot is the phoenix rising up from the ashes. This is forward movement. The Chariot for me is the ultimate victory card. So this is, you know, victory, this is success, and this is forward movement. And I actually see a lot of movement here in the spread, Leo. So there could be a lot going on this week. There could be a lot happening. Something could be maybe finally moving forward for some Leos. Often, you know, I see the Chariot energy come through when something has been stagnant or slow moving. So for some Leos, if you've been waiting on something, this could be, you know, things really starting to move forward now with this energy. Let's see. For some Leos, there could be a Cancer. Someone, a male or female Cancer sign, that could be quite significant this week. Now, the overall energy, Leo, is the Page of Pentacles. So this can represent communication coming through. Communication could be very, very significant this week. This could be communication with an earth sign person or communication in regards to, you know, career, finances, with pentacles, anything in the physical material realm. So assets, a home, an inheritance, finances. For some other Leos, this could be an offer. This could be like a financial offer that's coming through. For some of you, because we have the Knight of Wands here, which I feel like is you, Leo, very fiery, very passionate, creative, but this is you charging forward now. There's something that you want, you're ready, you're going for it, and this could have something to do with the company that you work for. So for some of you, this Page of Pentacles here is maybe an offer coming through. This could be an offer for a new job or maybe a raise, a promotion from the company that you work for, because I see some of you moving up within the company that you work for. This is really exciting. You're very passionate. And this is you maybe moving up within the company that you work for, or for some Leos, you actually could have landed a new job. With the Chariot here, you're maybe rising up from the ashes. So there could have been some Leos that maybe went through some difficulties, maybe financially. Maybe you were trying to look for a job for quite some time, and now maybe you could be starting that job with the Hierophant here, with that large company. The Hierophant can also represent the government, very important documents. So for some Leos, if you've been waiting on communication, maybe in regards to something legal or even, you know, from the government, or from the company that you work for, This could be communication coming through that you were maybe waiting for. Documents could actually be getting signed this week for some Leos. The Hierophant can also represent marriage and committed relationships. So for some of you, if you are a Leo who is in a relationship, this could actually be you moving towards that more traditional relationship with the Hierophant here. He represents that more traditional committed partnership. So for some Leos, you're definitely maybe moving towards getting married or moving towards a commitment here for some Leos. And for other Leos, the Hierophant does represent the sign of Taurus. So you could be literally charging directly towards a Taurian here. So for some of you, maybe you're moving towards getting into a relationship with a Taurus person, or you know, this could be a friend, this could be a family member, this could be for some of you going into business with a Taurus individual. Or, you know, for other Leos, this is you maybe moving towards getting married or moving towards a commitment here. We do have the Queen of Cups here. So again, there could be a Cancer that's quite significant, maybe a Pisces or a Scorpio, male or female, because we have this Queen of Cups here. And this water sign person could be communicating with you. So this could be the person that is maybe communicating with you that then allows for things to move forward for some Leos. With the Page of Swords, this can be just very straight to the point, straight to the point, crystal clear communication that's coming through. Let's see here. And also for some Leos, the Page of Swords can sometimes represent delayed communication. So for some Leos, if you've been waiting on something for quite some time and maybe it was delayed, I feel like with the 2 pages here, this is, you know, that communication now coming through. And it could very well be from a Taurus individual, from the company that you work for, or from a water sign person. This water sign person could be male or female. This could be your boss. For some of you, this is your spouse. And then for some other Leos, this could be your energy. Very fiery, very passionate, but also I see the Queen of Cups as a woman who's emotionally fulfilled, quite content. So with this news coming in, are you moving towards this partnership? For some of you, this is love. You moving towards this commitment is making you very happy. Also, some other Leos, you know, this is you highly, highly intuitive this week. Now, we do have the Page of Swords here looking over at, we do have the 3 of Swords here. But I'm not sensing, I'm really honestly not sensing heartache, pain, sadness, loss. I'm really not getting that. I think that for some of you, you are dealing with maybe a situation dealing with 3 people, because I have this Earth energy here. We have the Page of Pentacles. I have the Knight of Pentacles here. We have the Hierophant, which can represent the sign of Taurus. So we have this Earth energy. I have this water energy, but then I also have your energy. So for some of you, I think that there's a situation going on perhaps with an earth sign, fire sign, your energy, an earth sign, and a water sign. And for some of you, this could have been something that was slow moving, because with the Knight of Pentacles, this energy is definitely a bit of a process. He represents a forward moving energy, but when his energy is at play, it is a bit of a process. So for some of you, you've been waiting on something for quite a long time. And it could have been exhausting with the 3 of Swords. This is you maybe mentally just exhausted. For some of you, this is a torn energy. You feel torn. Perhaps you have to make a decision. This could be a love triangle. This could be something to do with 3 people. If you did, you know, go through some sort of hardship, loss, pain, or heartache, I do feel like that's for a very small number of you, but if that is how you are relating to these energies, Leo, I do see you overcoming that. We have Judgment on top of the 3 of Swords. So you're rising up from this, whatever this is. And then we also have the Chariot here, which is the Phoenix rising up from the ashes. Wow, and look at that. Interesting enough, when I just lifted this card up, Leo, we have the Empress underneath. So I see many of you just very, very attractive this week. People very attracted to your energy, especially if you're a Leo female. Highly, highly creative as well. And this is also, you know, maybe that third party. So for some of you, this is definitely maybe a love triangle situation, but I see you either recovering or healing from that. You're literally rising up from this Three of Swords energy. So for some of you, you're healing this, if this was some sort of heartache, and I see you moving on. I don't see you dwelling in it. I'm not getting that whatsoever. I see you moving forward with your life. And as a matter of fact, if this was a relationship that came to an end, I think you already have met someone else, Leo, or you're about to meet someone else. I think you're already moving towards a more traditional relationship, Leo, and maybe just a better fit for you. If this was a love triangle situation, I see movement. I see a lot of movement and a lot of communication. There's a lot happening this week. So maybe you're receiving that news. Maybe, you know, you met someone who was attached. They could be getting a divorce, something like that. Judgment. For some of you, you could be getting a divorce. But you are literally, you're healing, you're rising up from this difficult situation. And I see you excited, Leo. I see you passionate. I see you excited. I see you in a good place. I see you overcoming whatever this energy is. And sometimes when things are slow moving and we are facing a lot of challenges, a lot of delays, this can be an energy that we carry around with us because we're incredibly unhappy. So, you know, if that was the case for some of you, I see you moving on from that. I see you healing from that. Here's your energy with the Queen of Wands, no matter if you're male or female. Fiery, passionate, optimistic. There could be an offer coming to you. It could be from an earth sign person. This can represent an offer as well. So for some of you, this can be an offer to make more money. This can be an offer from the company that you work for. For some of you, I feel like it's an offer in regards to love, an offer to maybe take the relationship to the next level. Maybe someone wants to commit to you, Leo. And then for others, I feel like this is definitely coming from maybe the workplace, the company that you work for. This could be an offer to make more money. This could be a raise. This could be a promotion. For some of you, it could be landing a new job. But overall, I think it's going to be an amazing week for you, Leo. Absolutely. I don't see you dwelling in this. As a matter of fact, I believe Spirit is showing me that you're rising up from this. You're overcoming this. You're moving on. It's an exciting time for you. We have a lot of movement here and a lot of powerful energy here. Judgment is a karmic energy, and I see you overcoming this, whatever this is, no matter what. So this is beautiful. You need to have faith. Yeah, and for some of you, you need to go for it. Whatever this is, you need to go for it. So this is great, Leo. I think it's going to be an amazing week for you. I see you very, very creative, very passionate. Emotionally, I think it's going to be a great week for you. Financially, I think it's going to be a great week for you. Okay, I have two cards that just flipped out, and look at this. This is amazing. So we have Isaiah. It's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I am watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you during these changes, which for me, this is just like that Empress energy. And now we have Isaiah that just flipped out for you. So this is a lovely confirmation that for many Leos, this is, you know, a good time for you to be creative, to, you know, start anything that you know, any sort of project, any sort of new beginning, anything that you start right now, Leo, you know, it's going to be very successful. So it's a great time to start new beginnings. Beautiful. This is that very fertile energy. And then we have Caressa. You are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you now. Beautiful. Beautiful, Leo. You're literally overcoming any difficulties. You're completing a cycle within your life and you're moving on to new beginnings. So this is beautiful. So Leo, I do hope that you found this reading helpful and I hope you have a great week. Take care.